Hi, I'm Kat, and this is today's tarot. For the opening card of the day, we have the Major Arcana of the Hierophant. The challenge of today is the Eight of Pentacles. The way we're going to get through that challenge is the Six of Cups, and the overall energy of the day is the Empress. So let's go ahead and start with the opening card, which is the Hierophant. This is speaking of a teacher relationship, only instead of a one-to-one teaching relationship, it's actually the teaching relationship of our intuition. And through our intuition, something is going to be revealed today, which is likely going to reveal where we need to have discipline in life and where we need to be putting our sense of an anchor, because this card is ruled by Taurus, which is an earth ruled sign. And so where do we need to dig in? Where do we need to put our resources and our time and our efforts in order to bring about what we want to create in the world? The challenge that we have for today is the Eight of Pentacles. So we have another earth ruled energy with this card today, and it is some project that we've known that perhaps we wanted to start and that we've needed to start, but this is a challenge for us to get the ball rolling. And there's a cycle in that. There's something that is kind of preventing us from moving forward. And so it is a challenge for us to put our energy into that project, that material aspect of our life, somewhere where we can actually build resources in our life. But how we're going to get through that challenge is the Six of Cups. So what we need to realize is if we can work through the challenges of whatever project we've been kind of really knowing that we need to put our energy into, but we've been blowing off in some ways, or maybe we've been distracted by something else in our lives to actually put our energy into that effort. The Six of Cups is reminding us that if you can actually have discipline and listen to your intuition about what's important and where you need to put your efforts, then there will be progress. There will be a reward in that. Over time, that project will gain benefit in your life, because the Six of Cups is actually the third most beneficial card in the entire tarot deck. So consider that challenges can bring beneficial changes in your life when you can actually work with them. As I said the other day, learn to dance with the challenge rather than fight with the challenge, right? It's all about how we step with the currents of life. Now, the overall energy of today is the Empress card, another major arcana. Now, this is a mothering energy, but it's a mothering energy in that it speaks to what we are nurturing and building within ourselves, what order we're actually creating within ourselves before we bring it out into the outside world. Now, it's also representative of the doorway, and in that it is a doorway into a new way of living. The mother, after she actually has and births a baby, is going into a new phase of her life in being a mother, which is, having to be, attentive to your child. And in some ways, it could even be your project or, your business affairs, or even like how to nurture and mother yourself. So consider that. Like, where do you need to have discipline with yourself? Where can you tend to yourself in that way, in a loving way and a nurturing way, so that you can take care of yourself and in a lot of ways mother yourself, because that's what we're creating in the world. We have to tend to the things that bring us values, to bring them out into the world and have discipline with that. It also speaks to an energy of Venus. Venus right now is in conjunction with the Sun and Neptune. So there's definitely some energy going on in that area of our lives, of relationship and what we're nurturing, what we're tending to, and ultimately how we speak to ourselves, because how we speak to ourselves and how we think about things is what is the seed that is planted every moment of every day that creates the personal universe that we live in, as well as the outer realms of that world as well. So consider that. Consider that your intuitive sense is actually a very valuable sense to you. And listening to the body and listening to what possibly is no longer useful for you, no longer practical for you, and possibly even things that you need to let go of, weights that you've had to that you have been bearing, that you need to let go of so you can put your energy toward things in life that you want to grow, right? Like the mother has to have discipline with recreational things because she's growing a baby. A business person has to have discipline with their time so that they can and their resources so they can actually have a profitable and successful business. And relationships are that way too. In all things that we're trying to grow and build, we have to make sacrifices, but we also have to nurture that which is under our feet and give an appreciation to the earth and the world around us, because it is what is sustaining us, and we are all connected. So plant your seed. We're in a moment right now where we are able to wash away things energetically, and the combination of the sun and Venus and Neptune allow for that deep karmic washing in our sense of relationship so that we can open up a new space in the days to come when the new moon starts to reveal its crescent as it waxes in the sky. So I send you a lot of love today, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye for now.